Hi students, let us continue with our chapter 2 compound interest. Let me start with exercise 2b. So here we will be dealing with calculate the difference between simple interest and the compound interest on 4,000 in 2 years at 8% per annum compounded yearly. Okay. So let me do the first question. Here principal is given to you as rupees 4,000. So let me first find out the simple interest. Okay, time is given as 2 years, rate is given as 8%. Okay, so simple interest SI equal to PTR by 100, that is equal to 4,000 into 2 into 8 by 100. So 4,000, that is 40 into 2. 4 2s are 8. 8 8s are 64. You will get rupees 640. Okay, rupees 640. That is the simple interest. Now let me find out the compound interest. Okay, so finding out for compound interest. Compound interest for the first year. Interest for first year. What will be the interest for first year? That is equal to 4,000 into 1 into 8 by 100. That is 320 rupees 320. So what's the amount? Amount will be equal to 4,000 plus 320, that is equal to 4,320. Now interest for the second year will be interest for second year. For interest for second year, we will be taking this as the amount, correct? So that is 4,320 into 1 into 8 by 100. Cancel, 5s are 4s are. Okay. So here you have 432 into 4. What is that? 8. 4 3s are 12. 1 4 4s are 16 plus 1 17. So 1728 divided by 5. 3s are 15, 2 22, 4s are 20, 2 28, 5s are 330. So you will get it as rupees 345.6. So total amount will be equal to 4,320 plus 345.6. That is equal to 4,665.6 amount. So what is the compound interest? Compound interest is equal to rupees 4,665.6 minus what is the actual principal? That is equal to 4,000. That is equal to 665.6 rupees 665.6. What is our simple interest? Simple interest is equal to rupees 640 and compound interest is equal to 6,665. So difference, that is compound interest is higher than the simple interest. Okay, that is equal to 665 minus 640. That is equal to 25 points. Let me do the second question. So second question. A man lends rupees, that is principal is equal to rupees 12,500. Rate is 12% for the first year. 15 first year R1 I can take. 15% for the second year. R2 will be, second year will be 50%. And R3 is equal to 18% for third year. If rate of interest are compounded yearly, find the difference between the compound interest for the first year and the compound interest for the third year. So let me do that. Okay, have a look at this question. So interest for the first year, interest for the or compound interest for the first year equal to 12,500 into 1 into 12, that is the first year, by 100. So you'll get 125 into 12. What is 125 into 12? 2s are 10, 5, 2 1s are 2, 120, 125. 0015. So we'll get it as 1500. Okay, you'll get it as 1500. Rupees 1500 is the answer. So now amount will be equal to 12,500 plus 1,500. That is equal to 0141. So we'll get it as 14,000. Okay, rupees 14,000 you're getting. Now interest for the second year. So interest for second year, if I take, what do I get here? 14,000 into, for the second year my rate is 15. 15 into 1 by 100. So what do I get? 14 into 15. So 5, 20, 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 5, 70 into so next you will get 5, 14 5s are 70 and 1 it is 14. So you get 0, 1, 1, 210. So that is equal to 2,100 since the rate is more. Okay, so what will be your amount here? Amount will be equal to 14,000 plus 2,100, that is equal to 16,100. Amount is 16,100. Now what is the interest for the third year? Interest for third year equal to 16,100 into 1 into, what is the rate here? In this case rate is 18. 18 by 100, so it get cancelled. 161 into 18. 8 ones are 8, 8 6 are 48, 4, 8 ones are 8, 12. So into 161, 8, 9, 8, 2. So we'll get this 2898 rupees, 12,898. So what do we need to find out? Find the difference between the compound interest of the first year and the compound interest for the third year. So compound interest, difference between the compound interest, that is CI for the third year minus CI for the first year, will be equal to 2,898 minus 1,500, that is equal to 1,398 rupees, 1,398. Hope it's clear. Now coming to the next question. Similarly we can do let us do the third question. A sum of money is lent at 8%. Rate is given directly as 8% per annum compound interest. If the interest for the second year exceeds that of the first year by rupees 96, exceeded by rupees 96, interest for first year to the second year, find the sum of money. Okay, so how will you find out? So let sum of money be or principal equal to 100. Let me consider central. So what will be the interest for first year? Interest for first year will be equal to, interest for first year is equal to 100 into 8 into 1 by 100. So that is equal to rupees 8. So similarly amount will be what? 100 plus 8, that is equal to 108. So what is the interest for second year? Interest for second year will be equal to 108 into 8 into 1 by 100. So what do I get? 108 into 8 will give me 864 divided by 100, that is equal to rupees 8.64. Okay, so interest for the first year is rupees 8, interest for second year is rupees 8.64. So let me calculate now. Difference between both the interest will be rupees 8.64 minus rupees 8 equal to rupees 0.64. Okay, so rupees 0.64 is the difference between the rates. So here already it's given a sum of money is lent at 8% per annum compound interest if the interest for the second year exceeds that of the first year by 96. So here we clearly have that when principal equal to 100, difference of interest is equal to what? Rupees 0.64. When principal is equal to, okay, wait. Actually, we need to find the rate. So, how do I take? I can take it as when difference is equal to 0.64, interest principal is equal to what? Principal is equal to rupees 100. So, when difference is equal to 1, principal will be equal to rupees 100 by 0.64. Okay. So, when difference is equal to rupees 96, what will be the principal we are finding out, right? So, principal will be equal to rupees 100 by 0.64 into 96. Hope it's clear to all. We are using the unitary method here. Okay. So, that will be equal to 9600 by 0.64 into 100 into 100 I can take it. So, what do I get? 9,60,000 by 64. So, dividing them I will get 9,60,000 divided by 64. Ones are 64, 2, 3, 320. So, 5s are correct. 64 5s are 320. So, how many zeros left are? 3. 2, 3. So, we'll get the answer as principal is equal to 15,000. Hope the steps are clear to you all. So, please go through this. So, we'll get an idea how to do the rest of the problems. Okay.